Welcome to China Horse Business, the one and only podcast focusing on the booming Chinese equine market. Bringing to you by two experts of Chinese equine industry, Jockey and Wen Li, from Shanghai and Beijing, introducing China to the world.
Hi Zoe, how's everything going?
Pretty good. Winter has come. I can almost smell the holiday season in the air.
Well, we are in winter on the other side of the world. Australia is having a wonderful summer. In today's China News session, we will take a closer look at the recent victories of Chinese jockey CHEN Zewen over there.
When you interviewed Qin Yong in Season 3, Episode 11, China Story, and on the 12th of November, he won twice on the same race day in Australia Bathurst Racecourse. These were his 71 and 72 victory in Australia for the last 4 years. What a great performance.
This young Chinese jockey from Hubei Enshi Tujiazhu minority ethnic graduated from Wuhan Business School Racing-related major. He is sponsored by China Horse Club to start his apprentice jockey career in Australia since 2017.
In an interview with a local racing TV after the races, the journalist asked him how he felt about Australian racing during his career over there. Let's hear what he said.
Definitely it's world class. It's most competitive all around the world. So if you want to come here, and you have to first of all, for your riding skills and how racing like Australia. So for me, it's big step. But for I think China racing, young people who loves racing, they would become a jockey one day. I think just small step. Because it's very meaningful for them. How can become an international jockey?
He is encouraging more Chinese young people, young apprentice jockeys, to go to Australia and make a bigger progress there. It is the place to be.
Big congratulations to Qin Yong. I bet he's becoming a role model for many young Chinese apprentice jockeys.
Alright, let's tune in for the China Club session today. We are bringing you to Guiyang, the capital Guizhou province in China, and see the newly inaugurated Guiyang International Equestrian Center.
After years of construction and probably delayed by the COVID, the Guiyang International Equestrian Center has finally opened its doors in November. It covers over 12,000 square kilometers surface, equipped with 3-star FEI jumping competition level arena, indoor arena, boxes, public seats, and clubhouse.
The center is owned and financed by a local state-owned real estate company who is also developer of a vast land in the neighborhood. They have ambition to integrate the equestrian center and the lifestyle into the community and organize world-class competitions.
The center is operated by Zhu Ping Stable, which we introduced in Season 2, Episode 26. The founder of the stable, Huang Zuping, is a former Chinese Olympic rider back to 2008 Beijing Olympics. Go back there and get more information about him and his stable.
Okay, let's move on with China Story. We asked Mr. CHEN Zewen our classical 7 questions. We will read out his answers.
First question, your name and profession.
My name is CHEN Zewen. I'm an equine architect and advocate of German equestrian theory.
Second one, how did you get involved in the equine industry?
In 2018, one of my professors recommended me a job opening at Level Architects when I was about to finish my postgraduate architect in Germany. The company is specialized in equine projects for more than 40 years, and they have been working with China for a while. Naturally, I insisted those projects related to China, and I was eager to catch up with equestrian knowledge. Fortunately, the German Equestrian Federation headquarters are just next door to our company, and the city where we were called Wonderful is also very famous as a city of horses. There is no better place like this for me to learn and practice every day. But in 2020, I decided to move back to China due to the pandemic. I set up my own company, but still work very closely with the Level Architects.
For the next question, why horse is special for you? He said, normally we architects provide our services to human beings, but in equine architect field, we also have to consider the needs of horses who cannot speak and think like human. We can only observe and try to understand them, based on their reaction and natural instincts. Therefore, we must think twice when we work on an equine project in order to adapt the needs of both people and horses.
For the next one, what's your most memorable horsey moment? He said, I once had the opportunity to take a riding course in a large breeding stable in Germany, where they have over 3,000 horses. I was so impressed by the organization and management of such a giant stable.
For the fifth question, who is your idol and why? He said, my idol is my mentor, Mr. Levey, founder of the Levey Architects. He is a thoroughbred breeder, equestrian riding instructor, eventing rider, equine architect, and inventor of horse equipment. I learned so much about horses and the equine industry from him.
When we asked what is the must-have item he would recommend, he said, the aspirator. Many may overlook the harm caused by the dust to horses and praise themselves by cleaning up the boxes with the besom. But I think the aspirator is a better solution than besom when the situation permits.
For the last question, what's your goal in the next 5 years? He said, I want to design and execute 5 types of equine venues. Professional competition stable, complex, combined competition and shopping mall, private stable, race course, and breeding stable. I hope I can make some signature projects and set a reference for other venues in China. This will be my little humble contribution to the improvement of horse welfare and the development of equestrian sports in China.
I have to say that Zewen is a very determined professional. All the best to him.
Well, that's all for today. Let's talk again next week.
Cool. Have a nice week ahead.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
This podcast is co-hosted by Zoe King and Wen Li, powered by Wonder Horse, a business solution provider focusing on Chinese equine market and a bespoke equestrian community in China.